G'day guys, welcome to a new episode of Bogans Guide to Wine. I'm Sampy.
And I'm the Cue Ball.
Today, Cue Ball, we are going to be having a bash at the Robinvale 2008 Shiraz, cellar aged. Now this Robinvale is a town in Victoria.
Okay.
Also the name of the winery, obviously, but that's about all I know.
I'm quite partial to an older wine, particularly a red.
Yeah.
You know, because being cellar aged, it means that the temperature has been controlled the whole time and everything. So theoretically, this should actually deliver a bit better than something a bit younger.
Yeah, well, that's usually the case, isn't it? So
Age and experience counts for lots of things.
Experience, beautiful. What do you reckon about the label, big fella?
Mate, it's pretty simple. I like the rustic, ragged edges.
Yeah,
shall we say?
It's been specifically die cut.
It looks
to
like
look ragged, but
it's looked like it's just been torn out and slapped on there.
Yeah.
Nice touch with a bit of bling.
Yeah.
And not just the logo standing out with the cellar aged with a bit of bling there. So
it's a black and gold on top of It's not a textured label, but
it's
looks
kind of speckled.
Well, but it is got this feel the yeah, like a rub.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you just love rubbing your label, don't you?
But you got the
there's some texture there the whole way across. All stands out.
This is Demeter.
Demeter.
I'm not really sure what that's about.
Well, let me tell you, because
this is my sister Lara, by the way, everybody, and she knows all about this.
well, I know about biodynamics because it was founded by Rudolf Steiner, the father of Steiner education, anthroposophical medicine, and other things. And Demeter is actually the Greek goddess of abundance and so on, and gardening. And Demeter qualified, certified, means that you are officially biodynamic, beyond organic, returning to the earth. Shazam!
Thanks, Lara.
That's a lot to take in right now. Woo!
It's another deep, dark looking thing, especially when we talked last time we had an organic one. We expect them to be a little bit lighter. For some reason, a prejudice in our mind makes us think they should be a bit lighter in colour.
I suppose that's something that we should all sort of get out of thinking.
Yeah. Now that
there's a hint of colour towards the edge of the meniscus.
There you go. Can you see a hint of brown in there? It's got sort of, it's sort of like more of a port. If you're looking at that, not knowing it's a wine, it looks like a port.
A good analogy. There's that real deep richness in the colour.
Real bricky, and it's sort of got an unpolished edge to it. It still looks a bit gritty and
raw.
Yeah, raw, a bit
unrefined.
Yeah.
Definitely not classy.
I like the look of that.
Much like us, really.
So, looking at the legs, let's have a quick punt on that. And Jesus, look at those legs. That looks like a merry-go-round going around my glass right now. What are you going to call that? You go first.
She's up there.
She's going to be way up there.
But
come on, get there.
13 and a half, 14.
13. I'm going to take 15.
Really?
They're thin, but there's a lot of.
They're thin, but yes, you're right. There's a lot there.
What did you say?
13 and a half, 14.
13 and a half, 14. And I said 15. Well, we're splitting the difference, mate. 14.5.
I'll pay that. Is that isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot
deep,
of
rich.
Yeah.
There's a hint of that leatheriness that you like to refer to, that earthiness.
Bitchy summer day.
But there's a lot of like dark berry,
very dark.
That oakiness.
A lot of like oakiness. I was going to say there's a big streak of vanilla in there too. That's
yep. Balancing it's sort of more sort of your blackberry type thing rather than your stone fruit.
Yep.
For me, as opposed to plain.
Are you getting that little bit of burn? You can actually that you can smell the alcohol content. It's got that little bit of an aggressive edge to the end of the nose there.
Yeah. Whether that's
Going to reflect.
with the is that from a slightly higher ABV, or is that maybe a little charring in the barrel? Who knows?
Don't know, mate. Let's have a taste and find out.
I like that idea. Cheers. Yeah, we won't need to edit that. Ooh. See, because I wanted to talk, I snuck past the mouthfeel there, but there's sharpness. It's crisp. That's delightful.
That's
But rich.
it's. I want to say it's just full-bodied enough. You know, it's not like a big. It's. You got light-bodied, medium-bodied, full-bodied. It's a bit more. It's
medium to full.
Medium to full. Yeah, there you go.
Medium to full.
Smooth.
Subtle
as silk.
tannins.
Yeah.
Very subtle tannins. There is some dryness there, but
Lot
that
less.
smoothness is coming through on the tongue. The dryness is more up on the back of the palate, side of the cheek.
And it's that it has once again that charming, that little bit of aftertaste, and it's got that smoky.
Smoky, burnt.
It's
This would be great with. I'm thinking some nicely charred rack of ribs. This would be great with that, especially with like a
everything
nice
goes
rich.
good with a big rack of ribs, though, doesn't it?
Well,
What do you reckon you'll pay for a bottle this Robinvale Wines Shiraz? That's 2008 vintage.
well, look. Last time, obviously, I got proven wrong with that whole thing in my head. A liquor retailer.
Yep.
Of paying a bit more for organics and things, but the age factor generally does nudge the price a little.
Yeah. And the quality of the wine.
But the quality of wine is exceptional.
2008. But what's it? I've got to bring this back. When we posted up the last one that we did with the organic one, there was a lot of people commenting that they don't think that the organic wines age that well because there aren't the preservatives in there to make it
Good point.
last.
Very
But
good point.
This is 2008. This has already had 9 years to think about it. And
it's thought about
awesome.
it long
It's-
and hard, and it's
thought about it.
delivering.
Yeah, so that sort of blows that concept out the water a bit, doesn't it?
But by the same token, I mean, whether they were intentionally put in there or not, the wines from, shall we say, 50, 60 years ago, they weren't sort of adding those preservative factors and things. I mean, they were maybe adding a splash of Merlot, which will help a wine age.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's not in relation to that. But God, I mean,
So price, what do you reckon it's worth?
I'd pay probably $35-$40 for this.
Yeah, I reckon that's...
That's what I'd pay for it. That's not necessarily what I'm saying it's worth, but that's what I'd happily pay.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it with that.
I'm going to let you know. You'll get a few extra bottles. This is, if you buy it from this webpage right here, $25 a bottle. $25 a bottle, man. It's nuts. I think it's normally 30, but when I did the price check today online, it was 30 down to 25 from the webpage. So
You're
you're
probably
probably
love a
expecting
wine.
30 plus from Bottle if you can find it. But
You've got to love a wine that delivers better than its value.
yeah.
And this is obviously one of those cases where it's just delivering better than what you're paying for it.
Yeah. So she's a win
Absolutely.
out of 10.
Yeah. I'm not going to be specific here,
Okay.
Okay.
I bet.
but I'm going to say that's look. If I had to go for an average, because I'm thinking it's a high 8, low 9.
We'll put price in the equation as well. For
Price into the equation, value for money. I'd have to bump that up.
I reckon it's borderline 9 for the price. This is a 9 for
Look,
everything.
obviously consider that I primarily work with better known brands, commercial wineries, if you will. And so this is obviously delivering a lot better. And, you're probably going to pay $30, maybe a little bit more in a bottle shop. But that's delivering the qualities of a $40 wine. So, look, tell you what, 9.2.
There you go. So there you have it, people. Robinvale, 2008 cellar aged Shiraz. it's a win. It's a win.
It's a
You
win.
can't go wrong. So, track down this stuff. Go to the webpage again. Ooh, double bang on the webpage. And get yourself a $25 bottle of just gorgeousness. Till next time, this has been Bogans Guide to Wine. Get it in ya.
Now you can rock your very own Bogans Guide to Wine t-shirt. Visit bogansguidetowine.com.au. Get it on ya.
Right, snap.
I know the stuff about Demeter.